Oh my goodness, I hear you girls. This is some of the noisiest little chickens I think we've ever had. They're getting so big though. Hello girls. Yes. There's the fourth one. We've got some June bugs and horse flies everywhere too, so the girls are getting some extra treats. Yes, I know, but you have water and food and grass. So I'm gonna do this video over a couple of days. It is 100 degrees today. It's only 10:30, 10:45, and I'm already sweating. So we're not doing much out in the yard, but I gave the birds their water and food. So I'm just kind of going around and making sure everything is good for the days with this heat. Today's supposed to be 100. I'm not sure what the heat index is going to be. Tomorrow is supposed to be close to 100 again. Saturday's supposed to hit 105. So, excuse me while I'm sweating here, glistening for everybody. So I went and I watered the little bit of plants that we have going, and just had a mosquito biting me. I also watered the soil, something I had learned from watching Jess over at Roots and Refuge Farm. She's a great teacher, great to learn from. One of the things that I've learned is that even if you don't have anything growing in your soil, it's really good to still water your soil, because if you have a long period of no rain coming through, getting all that wet, kind of like we've been having lately, your soil becomes what's called hydrophobic. And I never heard that before, and I've never knew about it, but it's when your soil gets so dry that it stops collecting water. It won't absorb that water anymore. So I never thought of that, so I just went and I watered the soil that we have, that we're going to be using, the little bit of plants that we're going to be using. So I just did that while it's still not nasty hot out. So, but I wanted to show you something while I was out here. A couple weeks ago, I was baking something with lemon in it, and Abby kept the lemon seeds and cleaned them off, and she came out and she planted these lemon seeds in my little containers that I had my lettuce grown in. And I'm not sure what this is growing, but this is where she planted one of the seeds, in there. I'm not sure if this is actually a lemon plant growing, but there's something growing and she is very excited about it. So we're just gonna let it grow and see what it grows into. Not sure if I watered these enough. I believe the top layer is really wet, but I don't think underneath is wet enough. So, it is. The pollen's really high too, so my nose is very leaky right now. Okay. John started emptying the pool out. So I got the pool draining. It's really gross in there right now. We've got a lot of high pollen days this past week. So my nose is going nuts. Okay. Make sure. Might come out later and double check everything before I go to bed tonight too. But I planted some cucumber seeds in here recently, last week, and I mean, I'm getting some green beans in here. Look at that. Not quite ready to pick, but I got a lot more going. And then I think I might throw some tomato seeds in here just to kind of see how this goes. So this is that fabric bed that I bought at Tractor Supply that were similar to the fabric bags that I have here. And I've got 2 of the spots filled up, and as I'm filling it up, I'm kind of questioning how well they actually work. I mean, they do fill up a lot, but one of the things I'm noticing as I fill it up is that they don't stay straight like a regular garden bed, and they bulge out a lot. So they kind of become circular as you fill them up, and I feel like that might create more space that you need to fill with soil. Otherwise, you have a very big gap from the soil line to the top of the grow bag here. I'm gonna have to put more water in that one too. My hose doesn't reach over here anymore. So that was one thing I noticed, and I'm not sure how much I like that, just because I feel like I have to use more soil, and soil as it is pretty expensive. So either I'm gonna find, maybe I'll mulch the bottom of it and then add the soil on top, but I'm not sure if I would buy more of them. I do have 2 others that I haven't used, but we'll see how this goes, and maybe I can figure something out. But I do need to come back and water some of those, and I'll fix some green beans later. But I'm gonna go do work in the house today. It's Thursday. Excuse me. I have market on Saturday, so Thursday I like to start prepping some of my dried ingredients, and I usually get cookie dough made up. Okay. Had to get back inside because I had a phone call and it was hot and kids needed me, but I'm gonna make some lunches right now. So yeah. So with the market on Saturday, what I do, yeah, on Thursdays, come on, multitask here, put the syrup back. Okay. So with the market on Saturday, like I was saying, what I do is I start on Thursdays, and I prep a lot of the dry ingredients that we have, that we use, like the flours and yeast and that stuff. And I put it in containers so that that part is done, since I tend to bake a lot of stuff on Fridays. Fridays when I do all my baking. And I prep all the powdered stuff, the powdered ingredients together, and I package them up, bag them up, so that they're ready to go when I need them on Fridays. But what I also do, you got syrup on your hands? You're okay. Is on Thursdays is I will make the cookie dough for all the cookies that I make. And what I found is when I do that, I set them up into the balls of dough on the cookie trays, and I put them in the freezer. And this way here, that they are able to freeze, they solidify. And when I bake them on Fridays, I let them sit for a little bit to thaw out. But when I bake them, they seem to stay in a better shape. They form better. And again, they're also ready to go, so I just, pop them in the oven and get them going, and it's all set. So it's basically just making frozen cookie dough and sticking it in the oven. So with it being Thursday, that is what I'm going to start doing today. After I get these kids settled with lunch, I'll get the cookie dough started. I do have a list of stuff that I want to make this Saturday. Kira will not be here tomorrow. She'll be at daycare all day. We're just trying to save a little bit more money on gas instead of having to go back into town twice. Especially with gas prices being as high as they are, I'd rather not take 2 trips in to drop her off and then go back and have to pick her up. It's about 20 miles round trip. So I'm going to get that started in just a little bit. Okay, so I've got a bunch of cookie dough made up. I've got some of the breads started, the floured stuff put together. Show you. I have 2 that are rising overnight. I'm making some wheat bread that has to rise for the night, and then I have another loaf up on a shelf that is the rosemary bread that needs to rise as well. But I've got a couple. I have oat bread. This is the flour, oats, and salt that needs to be added in at one time. And then this is for the beer bread, the flour and salt. So we'll mix the liquid tomorrow, and then when that's mixed and it's time to put the powdered stuff in, we'll just dump it from the bag and put it into the mixing bowl and get it mixed. Excuse me. I do have some other recipes that I'm going to do, but it is getting late and we have a friend coming over tomorrow. She wants to help bake. So I'm going to have her, let's see, let me check off that wheat bread. Okay. So we will probably do, I'll have her help me with some corn muffins and some Italian bread. She really likes my Italian bread, so I thought I'd teach her how to make that for herself. I do have to pick up a few more things as well because I am running low on flour. This is what I got left. It's the other reason why I'm not doing the rest of it today. But I do have some cookie dough in the refrigerator chilling. This is for the amaretto cookies that we're going to do. And I also have some of these. Those are the Italian butter cookies. I need to pick up some jimmies and sprinkles to top those with before those go in the oven tomorrow. Putting them in the freezer will help firm them up so that when we do transfer them to a cookie sheet to go into the oven, they won't melt and blob all over the place and make funny shapes. But right now I'm going to go out and I'm going to go give the chickens some ice in their water since the temp has gone up since this morning. Oh my goodness. Hey girls, how you doing? Hi. What's up, babes? Hey big girls. Yeah. Oh, thanks Mohawk. Let's just poop at me. Okay. A bunch of ice cubes here. Here's Boston. One of the OGs right here. Oh, nope, this one's socks. Sorry, I lied. But again, still, one of the originals. Boston's over there with the big crest. Oh, here comes Lily. Yes, hi, Coco. Here's some ice. There you go, girls. I know, it is so hot out here. I'm so sorry. Yeah, here's some waters. Make sure these girls are cooled off. I'm gonna get the hose and spray them down a little bit as well. Let's see if that helps any. Here you go, babies. Okay. And go ahead and give the rest of the ice to these girls over here. I know it is ridiculously hot out here for you girls. I am so sorry. Here you go. There's some more ice for you. Yes, I know. I know. I'll get some eggs while I'm out here. Oh. Hey, sweetie. Come on. Up. Get a couple eggs while we're out here. Yeah, I know. Okay. Not used to working with. Nice working with the camera in my hand. Okay. I only got 3 eggs again today. Probably has something to do with the extreme heat that we're having. I'm sure the bugs are out here loving it though. Okay, guys, let's go in. Oh my. We got a spot. Yeah, we're going in. Woo! Okay. Just to the light. Okay. Whoops. Okay, I thought that was a cat. All right. So, I said, I gotta wash off the eggs tomorrow because we have so many eggs now too. We're selling those at the market, so whew. Yes. little warm out there. I gotta get those washed off tomorrow and get the rest of the stuff baked tomorrow. But I have to go to the store to get a few more things so that we can finish. It's gonna be a tight squeeze again tomorrow to get all this done. Girls' swim lessons are end tomorrow. And then after that, I'll free up my mornings a little bit more. So, but we're gonna stop here for now, and we will pick it up in the morning. Well, tomorrow afternoon to show you everything that I did get done that we're gonna sell at the market on Saturday. So we'll see you tomorrow afternoon. All right, guys. So it is the next day. It's Friday. It's Friday evening. So I got all my bacon done. It is total chaos in this house right now. The dogs are on and off going nuts. Ari and Kara are just chasing each other, running rampant through the house. Abby's playing video games. John is out cutting lawns. Thankfully, I got most of this done early today. I just got into the flow, and I didn't think to pick up the camera, but pretty much everything is done. I'm done with the bacon, and I'm starting to pack everything up. So I'll just kind of show you what we've got that we're going to sell tomorrow. Excuse the girls for running crazy. Okay. Uh-oh, what happened? It's never calm in this house. Okay, so I've got quite a lot today that I'm gonna sell tomorrow. All right, so some of my basics here. We've got 2 loaves of white bread, wheat bread, okay, so the chaos is ending. Aria just rolled off the couch and hit the coffee table on the way down. Not the first time I told them to do that. Will not be the last time it happens. But anyways, back to the bread. Sure. Okay, so white bread, wheat bread. This one came out a little funky today. I used a different pan, so it's very long and not quite as big. Bare bread, for some reason, is not rising as much as I would have liked it to when I first started making it, but it's still okay. This is the oat bread made with oatmeal, and then this is rosemary bread. It's very crusty on the top and bottom, made in cast iron pan. This is the focaccia bread, and this is cornbread. So I've not made cornbread before like this. I believe it was last year, the year before. I've tried making corn muffins in the past. They don't really sell. So I don't know, maybe if I sell just a square of cornbread, somebody will buy that. Let's see. I've already packed up my cookies, but let me show you what we got over here. So I've made these in the past too. These are called Hermits. Okay. Hermits is a New England kind of Boston treat. My grandmother used to make it and taught my mom how to make it, and my mom has taught me now how to make them. It's like a molasses cookie. They're really good. Definitely look them up and give them a shot. We've got amaretto cookies. Got a couple of those. And we also have a few packs of the Italian butter cookies. I've made these in the past too, and they've done really well. So some of the things I'm trying different this time. You know, the beginning of the year, I've done like the basic cookies, the sugar cookies, chocolate chips, snickerdoodles, stuff like that. And a lot of people seem to make those to begin with. So it's slowing down when people are really trying to buy them. Peanut butter cookies. So what I'm doing this time around is I'm just trying to find different things to make. I haven't made these yet this year, these cookies. So we'll see how they do this time here. And it's something different. I have not seen anybody else at the market make these particular cookies. So we'll see what happens and hopefully they'll sell. A lot of people make breads, but they make different kinds of breads. Which is why I've been leaning more towards the breads this year. Because it's something a little bit different, especially the different flavors. There is somebody that does like the flavored breads, like the pumpkin bread, the zucchini bread, stuff like that. Banana bread. So trying to do something different that people don't normally would see from other vendors. And I seem to do pretty decent with these selling. Especially like the white breads, the bare breads.
I'm making ice.
You're making a nice pack. Oh, apparently Kara bumped her cheek. You know, you could have given her one of the... What is this? What happened?
Like I scooped the sugar and it just snapped.
Abby's breaking my stuff.
No,
Why are you playing with sugar? We have got chaos going on in this house and it's kind of getting to me.
The point.
Did you get the sugar already in the container?
Yeah, it's already in there.
Okay. Honey, that's not a 1 cup though.
I put in 2 cups.
Stepping on sugar.
Oh, now that's more than a cup of sugar. There is sugar all over my floor. So one last thing that I haven't packed up yet, they're just now cooling, is I have made some oatmeal raisin cookies. Now, hopefully the bottom ones are okay.
Mom, she opened it.
Because I did forget to put the timer on and I overcooked them. Use that one.
Are you for real right now?
This is what happens. I have sugar all over my floor now, on top of all the flour and everything that I've made a mess on. That's disgusting.
You're welcome.
Market prep days are always a fun time in this house. Usually John's home to help control the chaos, but he's had a few lawns trying to make some extra money. What? Oh my gosh. Oh, and John's home. So there goes some more chaos. It happens. Hi. So one of the other things, along with the baked goods that I'm going to do, I'm also going to make some lemonade up real quick and possibly make some iced tea, especially where it's going to be so hot tomorrow. And last week, which I did last week, which I might do again this week, is I pulled out a lot of the craft stuff that I make and I kind of set them out on the table, and they didn't really sell, but I would like to put them out there anyways, just in case. So I do need to go find the rest of my displays for all my jewelry that I make. But that is everything I got going on for tomorrow. Definitely look into our Instagram and check that out, because I will have a picture up showing what we were selling. But besides that, oh, we're gonna have some eggs too. I have about 3 dozen eggs that I need to wash. So I do have to do that and get that going. But yeah, we've got a lot that we sell, and this is kind of what happens. But I've got to finish getting this packed. I got to get all the breads labeled and the eggs washed. So we're going to end it here. I said, check out our Instagram, raisin.3wildflowers on Instagram, and check out our page and see what we sell. So, and I need to go do some chaos control. Don't forget to bloom where you plant it, guys, and we will see you on the next one. Bye.